Well, hello, I'm Aaron Quinones, or as most people know me, Sergeant Q. I'm the creator of the Healing Through Service curriculum.
While Sergeant Q came to us already as a phenomenal speaker, he was looking for a way to get his new updated brand message to correlate with a shift in his offer. What he utilized behind the scenes agency here for was video production that he can use this ad we created for his program Healing Through Service, and we also prompted him with specific messaging to utilize to increase sales so he can reach his end goal when it comes to the new audience that he's looking to target.
During this course, we hope that you will be able to better understand your own mental health journey. We'll talk about the 3 mental health camps that most people find themselves in and how to move out of those camps into the camp I like to call Camp Hope, where we can talk openly about our mental health struggles and help others find healing through serving God and serving their communities. By the completion of this course, you should be able to better understand the brain-body connection and that dealing with a mental health struggle is not the end of the world, that it's something everybody is going to deal with. So this is a way for you to learn the material so you can help yourself and help your friends and family. Did you know that 67% of men in America admit to having a mental health crisis in their lifetime? That means 2 out of 3 men are going to openly admit to struggling with mental health. But there's hope. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, that I don't struggle with mental health, and so maybe you don't need this course. But as I told you before, 67% of men in America admit to struggling with mental health. You're learning these tactics not just for you, but for your friends and your family. And the Department of the Army did a 40-year-long study to determine why the military was so formidable on the battlefield. And they narrowed it down to one single element, the squad. Because we fight in squads, we're more successful. Because every member of the squad values the squad over themselves, and therefore they're going to fight harder and longer to stay alive because they don't want to let the squad down. And on the reverse side of that, every member of that squad knows that if they get injured or if they get pinned down, that their squad is coming for them because we're never going to leave a man behind. Now imagine if you experienced a physical injury like a broken arm. Are you just going to put your jacket back on and walk it off and hope that it heals right? Probably not. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to tell one of your friends, like, hey, I busted up my arm. Can you help get me to some emergency services? You're going to go see a doctor. They're going to do an assessment. They're going to give you some pain medication for the short term, maybe do some surgery, and then they're going to give you some physical therapy. Now, when you come back home, you're going to tell your friends and family, like, hey, I got this busted up arm. So that way their expectation of you is different. They're going to give you space and grace so you can heal properly. Now, it's the same thing when you experience a mental wound, when you're struggling with trauma. The first thing you need to do is tell someone that, hey, I'm struggling with this incident that happened. They're going to help you get to the professional mental health services that you need. They're going to do an assessment, maybe give you some medication in the short term. And then they're going to have you do ongoing treatment so you can heal properly. When you come back home, you're going to tell your friends and family, hey, I'm struggling with this and this is my treatment program. So they're going to give you space and grace so you can heal as well. So when we look at a mental wound, we need to compare it to a physical wound. And that'll help you better understand how to help your friends and family when dealing with mental health or trauma. Not only are you going to get access to our award-winning curriculum that's helping thousands of veterans all across the nation, but you're also going to get free access to our new technology, merging battlefield tactics and emerging technology to create a member-friendly platform for you to be able to communicate when you're in distress, to help you or a loved one who's struggling with mental health. Now, there are 4 major components to our technology. Number 1 is the squad mentality, helping you build a team of support for you or a loved one who may be struggling with mental health. 2, it's going to give you pinpoint GPS location, so they don't have to think about who am I going to call, what am I going to say. They can press one button on their phone, which sends an alert to their team that they're in distress, allowing them to deploy resources immediately. The third thing is we help you take control of your mental health journey by doing daily wellness checks to have better continuity of care when you're struggling with mental health. And the fourth thing is we're able to connect you with your mental health provider. By sharing this data with them, it allows them to have a better idea of how your day is going and how they can best support you when and where you need it most.
For those of you that have a product or service that you are trying to sell online, it is essential that you have high quality video production to go along with selling those products and services. This can be in the form of a commercial, or what we created here for Sergeant Q is called a VSL, a video sales letter, and he can place this on top of his landing page. He can also utilize a video like this because it was pre-formatted with our knowledge for ads. If you're looking to elevate your brand message and amplify your presence online, we would love to work with you. Inquiries can be sent to team@behindthescenesagency.com, and you can also check out our website at www.behindthescenesagency.com.